Hello, Team Trees. Happy New Year. Good morning. This is Kenya, Homa Bay 19, our new project that is in starting the year 2. We have a farmer here. This is son to one of our farmer, Beatrice Wegi of Mombasa Group of Homa Bay 19. I want to take you through a farmer garden that we trained them last year and we gave them a few seeds. This is for the family, and we expect an expansion for market. I have his son here. Can you tell us your name, please?
My name is Bernard Onyango Otieno.
Bernard Onyango Otieno, your son to Beatrice?
I'm son to Beatrice Odhiambo Wegi.
Good.
Yeah.
So I want you to take us through the Palmer Garden, step by step. Tell us what you are planning to do here.
Here.
Yeah?
So, as usual, by following our teachings, I started this by preparing this shamba, this Palmer Garden. Here, I have not planted anything, but I am planning to do something here. Probably by next week, it will be complete.
So probably this is a step in doing the double dug raised bed. So from here you can see is doing a number of weedings because this soil has a lot of couch grass, a grass that is very normally disturbance. But now he has done the first plowing and now harrowing. If you look at this second bed and these many beds, he has started doing what we call soil amendment. What did you amend this soil with? Can you take us through? Did you use compost?
Yeah, I used compost and I used ash to mix it.
So you are applying compost. How many compost do you have?
I have
ready compost piles? Two ready compost piles. Yeah. A number you have used in this Palmer Garden. Yeah. So these are ready beds, ready for planting. We are approaching the dry period, but hopefully with the little irrigation, I hope we'll give them the wheelbarrow soon, and it's promising to use the wheelbarrow in ferrying water to this site. As you can see, a number of vegetables are grown. From this point, he planted tomatoes. These seeds were given to you by Trees for the Future.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I decided just to use the remaining 2 paddocks.
Yeah.
To plant this tomato also because I was interested in placing another kind of species. So
normally in Trees for the Future, every season we give our farmers 3 species of vegetables. But now this season alone, we gave them spinach. We gave Beatrice spinach, kales, and cabbages. But now we also advise them to look for alternative sources so that they don't totally rely on our supplies. So Beatrice's son decided to go for this local tomato to utilize the remaining space. But now take us through the various sections where you planted cabbages, spinach, and sukuma wiki, the ones we gave you. So this part is for cabbage.
This part is for cabbage.
How many beds? How many Palmer Garden beds? 12 beds of cabbage. How many seedlings do you plant? Do you know the number of seedlings you planted?
Some I planted here. I can see here is 7 by 12.
So you have 7 rows by 12.
Yeah, they were not exactly, but some took more, some took less.
Okay. Yeah. So probably you are expecting how many? So 7 times 12 is how many?
7 times 12, something. 180, 70, 60, 64.
7 times 12.
7 times 12, no, 84.
84.
Yeah, 84.
So 84 heads of cabbage in 10 beds. In one bed. And you have 10 of them. So you are expecting 800 cabbage heads. Supposing you are going to sell each head of cabbage at the lowest at 20 shillings. That will be 800 times 20. How much is that? 16,000 shillings in just this small space. These are ready seedlings, cabbage seedlings, ready for outplanting in this open space that we have just shown you. In this second column, you planted spinach. How many spinach beds? 12 spinach beds. In each bed, you have 4 rows of spinach. And how many in one line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 times 4 is 36. 36 times 10, that is 360. Supposing in each bed of 36, you harvest 1 leaf per spinach. That is 36 leaves. How many leaves do you sell? How many leaves can 10 shillings buy?
Around 3 to 4.
So we say 5 leaves is equivalent of 10 shillings. That means in 36, we are calculating about 3 batches or 6 batches of 10 each. That is 60 shillings. So 60 times 10, that is 600 shillings. And that you can get daily. So probably in a week, if you harvest 5 times in a week, that is 600 times 5 is 3,000. Is that okay? So you are expecting 3,000 weekly from this small plot of spinach. Remember, the other side of cabbage will have one harvest of 16,000. Then let us see. You still have more seedlings. You still have more spinach seedlings. This is good. Then this last section is for sukuma wiki, the kales. How many beds?
12.
12 beds. So 12 beds, also the same number, 36 in one bed times 12. That will be 36 times 12 is 36 times 10 is 360. 360 plus 72. 400. That is 400, yeah? 400, 320. So 400, 320. If each plant a kale, you'll harvest like, let's say, 2 leaves in a week. Then you'll have 800 leaves per week. 800 leaves, you'll be selling at 5 for 10 shillings. So that will be 800 divided by 5. How many bunches is that?
800 divided by 5.
That is 16. 160. Is it 160? 800 divided by 5. 160. 160 times 10, 1,600. So you are expecting 1,600 every week from sales of cabbage or of sukuma wiki alone. So ideally, you'll have 3,000, 1,600, that is 4,600 if you manage this farm garden well. And one-off sale of 16,000. These are still more seedlings for kales. Then this is what we call swales and bands. In trees, we teach our farmers to have a boundary that surrounds the farmer garden. Normally, this boundary is meant to protect the farmer garden from erosive waters. So normally, when the rains come, it will have to stop, sink, spread, shade. Then it is not just left bare. We plant repellent crops, like in this case, he has planted spring onion, but we expect a number of plants, including aloe vera, including even some small fruits like pawpaw. So this is what will harbor most of the pests. Some will be repelling, some will be attracting. Also, in IPM, we'll be harvesting a number of these herbs in making the concoctions that shall be used in spraying the pests in this plot. So probably in the next few days, we will come and teach them on how to do IPM, because we don't want our farmers to rely on the chemicals, agrochemicals. We want pure organic farming. And that pure organic farming is what we are training them to embrace, so that we avoid carcinogenic chemicals that they get from eating the vegetables that are planted using the conventional chemicals. Thank you so much, brother. This is a good attempt, and we are promising, as Trees for the Future, to continue supporting our farmers in the small way, and whatever effort we put and your effort will bring us to a level that we'll be very proud of. We will slowly get out of poverty so long as we have good food security. Our key 3-point agenda is food security, environmental protection, and elevating the income of our families. So from the sales, you can be able to take our children to school, you can be able to pay our hospital bills, and also from the diet that is free of chemicals, we are assured of our health. Is that correct? So in whatever small way, put that effort. I know our farmer is Beatrice, and Beatrice is a bit aged. So we are embracing most of our farmers to involve their family members, their sons, their daughters, so that this effort is collectively done, so that we achieve the target that Trees for the Future is trying to give. I would show you the green wall, which is also very marvelous. He has done a very good green wall, though the plot is not completed. We need 3 rows of green wall that surrounds the entire 1 HA of forest garden. And since we are only in year 1, I expect by the end of the 4th year, this forest garden will be one of the best forest gardens in Kenya. Thank you so much, and may God bless you.